假如书籍会说话，今日对话，那不勒斯四部曲。
Why does the friendship between Layla and Linyu make me feel both envious and suffocated? Shouldn't true best friends only bring out the good in each other?
The most profound female friendships are like twin flowers. One rooted in the earth, the other blooming towards the sky. The sense of suffocation you perceive is precisely their way of providing each other with oxygen.
You mentioned that breaking through from the bottom requires killing the old self. But can one truly escape the influence of their family of origin? The soot of Naples seeps into the marrow. You can cleanse your skin, but the smell of sulfur always lingers in your breath. To kill is not to forget, but to midwife the old self through the pangs of rebirth. Lenyu has even pursued a doctorate. So why would she still go crazy over a man like Nino? Education can polish the lenses of our glasses, but it cannot sharpen our vision when it comes to judging men. We always seem to catch a whiff of the iron-studded shoes from the alleyways of our childhood in a certain Nino. Is marriage a lifeboat or a new prison for women?
Take a look at Lila's wedding cake. Beneath the frosting lies shattered glass. Every woman at the reception plays both hunter and prey.
Why does Lenyu want to become Lila more and more as she becomes more successful?
Because a gifted girlfriend is like a magic mirror. It reflects the raw vitality you most wish to bury. The dignity of an educated woman can sometimes be a more sophisticated form of self-mutilation.
Does genuine female solidarity truly exist? Or is it inevitable that women will tear each other down?
Look at the hand Elena used to send the pen to Lila. There are traces of blood and ink under the nails. We support each other to stand, only to face each other as equals in a fierce battle.
Can violent tendencies be inherited? Why does Lila always resort to self-destruction to confront the world?
The molten iron from the foundry coalesces into the shape of a ring. She melts herself down and remolds. Each outburst is the price paid to patriarchy for the mold.
Do modern women still need marriage?
Ask those women who hide their diplomas in divorce settlements. When they sign the spouse column, are they signing a social pass or a surrender document?
Why do women who are more self-aware tend to suffer more?
Awakening is a double-edged sword. When you tear through the silk of lies, you must inevitably endure the barbs of truth piercing your palms.
How can I tell if I am independent or just indifferent?
Feel your heart beat when you call your mother. If it matches the rhythm from that rainy night when you were 12, it means the wound has bloomed into the shape of a rose.
How should one face their past self after achieving upward social mobility?
Emulate the steps of Lenyu when she returns to the slum. Don't fear your new shoes getting dusty, for the true dirt lies in pretending not to recognize the girl in the tattered dress.
What can jealousy in female friendships transform into?
Transform it into truffle chocolate, a bitter core enveloped in precious energy. Lila ignited Elena's pin with jealousy, burning out an epic of women for the entire era.
Why do we always seek the image of our mothers and our close friends?
Because every woman is a living fossil of her maternal lineage. When we look into each other's pupils, what we unearth might be our grandmother's silver thimble or our mother's painkillers.
Who holds the weapon of sex in marriage? Nino's lips are a dagger dipped in poison. Stefano's wedding ring is a collar with barbs. A clever woman turns her bed into a forge, hammering pleasure into armor. Are women who read a lot more likely to be unhappy?
Knowledge is an electrified fence. Some use it to shield themselves from danger, while others only understand after being shocked that true freedom lies in the wilderness beyond words.
How should one face a friend with whom you once found mutual salvation but have since drifted apart?
Learn from the way the elderly Elena turns on her computer. Those unsent emails are not regrets, but the final scalpel left for the other person.
What will happen to Nora after she leaves in the new era?
Take a look at Elena's Roman apartment. Feminist magazines are in the kitchen, and scarves from her hometown are hidden in the closet. True freedom is allowing oneself to occasionally miss the warmth of the cage.
Why does female awakening always seem to come with loss?
The creativity of the womb needs space. When you open your arms to embrace a new world, you must inevitably shake off the moldy fragments of old fairy tales.
How can we educate our daughter to avoid the pain we've experienced?
Take her back to the alley you escaped from. There's no need to conceal the bloodstains on the walls. Teach her to recognize which marks are signs of violence and which are the imprints of menstruation.
What is the true victory for women in the end?
When Lenya wrote in her later years, Lila's screams transformed into punctuation. When the two souls stood naked on the page, that was the banner of victory fluttering.